Hey there, I'm Marty Boardman with Fix and Flip Hub, and I'm a real estate investor and instructor. In the photo there next to me, that's my business partner, Manny Romero. We started working together back in 2009, fixing and flipping houses in Phoenix, Arizona. In 2012, we expanded our operation to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And since that time, we fixed and flipped over 150 houses in two, obviously very different real estate markets, using what we call our 4-boxes blueprint. And I had this blueprint shared with me by a highly successful fix and flip investor. He fixed and flipped 1,200 houses in 4 years. His name was Keith, and he shared this blueprint with me. He said, Marty, whether you're going to fix and flip one house at a time or 20 or 30 or 40, every fix and flip project, every fix and flip business has these 4 phases or boxes to it. Of course, before you can fix and flip a house, you got to find one. That's box 1. You find and analyze your deal. And in box 2, once you own the house, you got to go out and rehab it. And box 3, you got to get the house sold once the rehab is done. And of course, if you're going to fix and flip houses, you need money, either your own money or somebody else's money, right, to fix and flip a house. So after seeing this blueprint, after Keith shared this blueprint with me back in 2009, Manny and I went out and fixed and flipped our first house. 90 days later, made $16,000 in profit. So as you can see, it's a pretty simple, basic blueprint or process to understand, okay? And what I want to talk specifically today about here is this Rehab Your House box, box 2 or step 2 in the fix and flip process. And a lot of new investors, they go out, they see these HGTV house flipping reality shows, and they see the husband and wife or the brothers or the partners inside the house doing all the work, right? They're hanging cabinets and painting and installing tile and hanging drywall. And they think to themselves, and maybe you've thought this to yourself, how can I fix and flip a house? I don't need to know I don't know how to do any of this stuff, right? Well, here's the truth, okay? You don't need any home remodeling or construction experience to fix and flip a house. My friend Keith, who fixed and flipped 1,200 houses in 4 years, he told me, he said, Marty, I could barely screw in a light bulb. He's like, I don't know how to do any of this stuff, okay? And in all those houses, half of them he never even saw. He never even went inside and saw the houses. I mean, that's the kind of operation and team he had in place to do the rehabs. And Manny and I are the same way in our fix and flip business. We typically have 4 to 6 fix and flips we're working on at a time. We don't do any of the work at these projects. But what Keith did share with me that day when he shared this blueprint with me, he said, Marty, do not hire general contractors to do any of the work at your fix and flip projects, and do not hire expensive designers to help you pick out all the stuff like you see done on HGTV shows, and do not do any of the work yourself at the house. You always see people in the reality shows doing the work themselves, right? You don't want to do that, because as soon as you start doing work at the house, you're not out finding your next fix and flip deal. You're not out finding money to do your next fix and flip deal. You're working on your business and not in it. So you don't want to do that at all. What you do want to do, you want to model what other successful investors are doing in your real estate market. In other words, other fix and flip investors, figure out what colors and designs they're using at their houses and do that, right? And do project manage yourself. Hire the individual contractors to do the individual jobs. You'll save money and time that way. Or hire a project manager to call and manage those people for you. That's what Manny and I do. We have project managers that work for us in Phoenix and Milwaukee, so you can work on your business and not in it, right? So you don't need to know, and you don't want to know how to do the work. You or your project manager just need to know who to call next, right? So that's box 2, Rehab Your House. Now, we've created what we call our Fasttrack flipping course around these 4 boxes. We have 4 modules where we teach each box to you, or each step in the process to you, step by step. We teach you how to find and analyze profitable fix and flip deals in your market. We teach you how to step by step, how to understand how the rehab process works, so you can call people and manage the fix and flips and not actually do the work yourself. We teach you how to sell the house for the highest possible price in the shortest possible time. And we teach you how to find money for your fix and flip deals, hard money lenders, private money lenders. So click on the button below to check out our Fasttrack flipping course, and within 90 days you can be just like us, out there finding your first or next fix and flip deal, making $16,000, $20,000, $25,000 or more. And like I said, we've taught this blueprint to students all over the country who are doing the same thing. Very simple, very easy to understand. I'm Marty Boardman with Fix and Flip Hub. Thanks for watching.